MrBeast has been cancelled 4 different times throughout his career, and we are going to list them, starting with this video by Chris Tyson and MrBeast, titled "I identify as an attack helicopter." This was posted to YouTube in 2016, when the internet was a completely different space, and jokes like this were acceptable. In this video, Chris searches the internet looking for his gender, an attack helicopter, but after he can't find his gender on the list, we follow him transitioning from a male to an attack helicopter.
It's time to live my dream! She's just staring at me. Hey girl, you want some attack helicopter? Be free, my brother! I'm coming, brother! Crash landing, look out!
At the time of this video, the internet had mixed opinions, with the response coming from a Twitter post trying to cancel MrBeast. The thing too that aggravates me the most is this person was not subject of these jokes. I bet you $1 million if I showed my trans friend the attack helicopter joke, they would think it's just so fucking cringe and unfunny. I'm disappointed, honestly, from a trans person. These tweets came from the time MrBeast posted this video. But after recent controversies, the internet has taken a different perspective on these clips, claiming MrBeast has sold out to the woke agenda for more riches and even more fame, as in the past he would mock the current agenda. But this doesn't compare to the time MrBeast was cancelled for giving away millions of dollars and curing blindness. My name's Kloudo and I make videos like this all the time. In 2021, MrBeast created his version of the Netflix show Squid Game. Squid Game is about 456 people who compete in child games to win money. The twist with these games is your life was constantly on the line and it was merely entertainment to the rich. This video cost MrBeast $3.5 million when you factor in the cost to build these sets and the prize money. Although this is where the internet had their first issue with this video. This Twitter user stated, "Instead of doing something good with my immense amount of money, I now have decided to spend an immense amount of that immense amount to recreate a TV show where people in extreme poverty attempt to get money to survive." This Twitter user followed up with, "The creator of Squid Game probably having an aneurysm at how much his show that's about capitalism is getting exploited by capitalism." So the reason MrBeast was cancelled for recreating Squid Games was because it's about a game where desperate people kill themselves for the chance of winning money, telling us about how sadistic the rich can be and how the working class is just entertainment fodder for them. Let's do that in real life. Don't worry, nobody dies, so it's okay. But this isn't the only time MrBeast has been cancelled for capitalism. So when was the other time?
The other time MrBeast has been cancelled for capitalism is when he cured 1,000 people's blindness in this video. Throughout said video, MrBeast would go from hospital to hospital, paying for surgery that grants people their vision.
But here's the thing, 200 million people see the world like this. But I just made it one less.
Oh. Wow.
She's just one of 1,000 blind people we helped from around the world.
The internet surprisingly didn't like this too much, which led to the Forbes website creating an article claiming that these videos aren't as good as you think. Quoting, "These videos are created primarily for clout and profit, giving them a dark undertone, especially when young fans view them as acts of Masonic empathy." Essentially, MrBeast's videos are much like those feel-good news stories that hide bleak reality at their core, like stories of children raising money to pay for their parents' medical bills. Although in this poll where the internet judged how they feel in the situation, the answers weren't as negative as you'd think based on the initial reaction to his video, as the majority of people voted for that he is doing good, with the least amount of people voting that it's poverty tourism or that he's doing it for selfish reasons. But Twitch streamer Hasanabi also had this take on the situation where he was joined with Valkyrie.
You watch this video, you go, "Oh, how cute and how nice." I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
That we shut off access to a 10-minute procedure because we paywalled it and decided that like some people just simply can't get it. It is so insanely frustrating that it like it's up to like one YouTube guy to like decide to make content out of it that like that people who are too poor can't just fucking see. That's insane. Anyway, sorry. It's just like a deeply, deeply frustrating concept.
You pay for my surgery?
Yeah.
But this doesn't compare at all to the most recent time MrBeast has been cancelled. In a tweet that takes the mickey out of Chris Tyson for appearing more feminine than what he used to, you can see Chris's response highlighting how he has been going through hormone replacement therapy for the last 2 months. And even though the internet was relatively positive about this, posting, "I'm proud of Chris for coming out," and "Chris coming out is not what I had predicted for 2023, but I'm so proud of it," everything took a turn after SunnyV2 posted his video detailing why Chris would be a nightmare for MrBeast.
Will never express their true feelings and may rather simply click on fewer MrBeast videos. If this is the case, Jimmy has no option but to accept this fate, as removing Chris from the videos in any kind of way could create an even more severe media firestorm. The only clean solution, should things go south, might be for Chris to resign himself, and even then rumors and bad press will be unavoidable. Whether it be arrogance or ignorance, Chris seems oblivious to how this whole thing might impact Jimmy.
This not only resulted in the internet attacking SunnyV2, posting threads on how this is transphobic, but also both of my videos talking about this topic were completely dislike bombed from people supporting SunnyV2 or Chris. This also led to MrBeast commenting about the video on Twitter. "Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare, he's my f***ing friend and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." The reason the internet is so mad at MrBeast for this is because they claim he has sold out to the woke agenda. He previously used to mock these things, but after his fame and success, he suddenly supported this, pushing transgenderism onto the children of the world.
You're doing something that will have a dramatic, life-altering, devastating effect on those who are closest to you. This is not a private journey that you walk alone. You are dragging others with you, whether they want to go or they don't, and almost always they don't. Indeed, all of Western society has been dragged into this. We are all impacted, and profoundly so, by individuals who refuse to accept reality and live as themselves. But those who are closest to the impact site will feel it the most, and many of them will end up buried under the rubble, starting first and foremost with the families. This is why a grown man like Chris Tyson, who makes this choice, really does not deserve our sympathy or our understanding.
And if you did enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing.